If you can't hold your own side accountable, you're not fighting for the truth. You're just cheering for your team. Look, all of us have blind spots when it comes to our bias in combating issues like child exploitation and other forms of corruption. I personally have dedicated my life to combat child trafficking and exploitation. I work undercover with law enforcement, and I've been quite the whistleblower to call out some very corrupt agencies and nonprofits and cults and bad guys doing bad things to children. As you can imagine, not only does it take courage and the intolerance of evil, but it also takes the willingness to speak up. A lot of people are afraid to do that, and a lot of people are afraid to uncover what they might encounter when they start peeling back the layers behind some of these infrastructures that are designed to support, fund, and protect corruption in our society. So what does exposing corruption really look like when we approach this without bias, meaning the willingness to actually solve problems, the willingness to actually face the answers that we may encounter when we start uncovering these uncomfortable truths? I see a lot of people in society, especially people that want to pick a side when it comes to religion or politics or whatever side of the aisle you're on with what the fuck ever. A lot of people just want to cheer for their team. A lot of people find it easier to blame the other side. Now, this one drives me real crazy because especially when it comes to politics, a lot of people on either red or blue will be like, oh, but the red, oh, but the blue. Unfortunately, that leaves you rather powerless, but also it may be a subconscious attempt to remove the responsibility from the people that are trying to blame the other side instead of take responsibility that we, the people, have a responsibility to protect children, to end corruption, to call it out like it is, to not vote for or protect one party or the other, but to actually face the truth. Now, truth is objective. Truth does not care about your feelings, but truth is also provable. It comes down to facts. So a lot of people have made up their mind due to emotion or because of the things they've been told to think on the screens that they watch or listen to. But when you present them with alternative facts, they are unwilling to even evaluate said facts. Now, that's definitely not the scientific method for proving objective truth, but that's also not how we, the people, solve these problems. We have to have the willingness to not only recognize what the real problems are and are not, but also to implement real solutions. Not the solutions that our bias wants to be implemented because we want our team to be right, or our beliefs or our party or whatever you're protecting. The real solutions that are actually objectively helpful. Now, there's some trial and error, of course, in evaluating the different problems and solutions and the best and most effective methods. However, I see a lot of unwillingness to evaluate facts. And I see a lot of people's bias holding them back from solving problems. I don't think that's what people are after. And I know for sure that's not how we solve problems. What do you guys think?